Hello, everybody. It's, I think, June 20th, the day before the summer solstice. And we are just, we are adding this to the previous film with Isis and the D.N.A. And we hope to correct an aspect of that film which was interrupted without intention by anyone. So here I am on this beautiful, almost solstice day with Noam Corral. Hi, Noam.
Hi.
So, Noam, what about the film? What does Isis say about the film?
I'll just give her to speak. It's not a lot of
Okay.
things, but
Okay.
okay. Hello to you, dear ones. It is special for me every time to meet you once again. You know that we never separate, and you know that you're never alone. We are into your hearts and around you. We surround you all the time. All you need to do is just asking for our presence, asking for our help and support in you. And when you give us the permission to act, then we can be with you and give you all the things that we are allowed to give. Dear ones, the main point, the main thing that I want to להתייחס, ברכה לי המילה,
to relate
to in this film is about the part of the crystal D.N.A.
Yes.
You have to understand that through this main point, in the middle point of this D.N.A, you can just enter like a, איך אומרים באנגלית חור תולעת?
A wormhole.
Like a wormhole, you can enter every existence that you would like to. Because the essence of this center, of this point, is the connect with your pure essence before you already was in body, this or other body. It connects you to the pure existence. It connects you to the moment of the separation, the first separation of your soul as individual from the Most High God. And therefore you can change your place, structure, מרחב,
surroundings,
and everything you would like to, because in this point you can touch the main pure essence of the being, and the being which connects to the highest being for God. So, friends, dear ones, as we told you before, and we told you this information once again and again, with many שליח זה מיסיונר, כאילו?
No, shliach is emissaries. Emissaries. Messengers.
Messengers. With many messengers, that all the limits are only in your mind, dear ones. All the limits are because you believe or you do not believe in things like this or like that. Those limits exist in a purpose to give you, first of all, to identify things, to understand things, and from this point of view to learn and to continue. And when you have the limits, but you recognize it's your own limits, then you can break through them and arrive to a place which is unlimited. It all depends on what you believe and what you would like to believe. It connects with many other things also, with all of the experience of your other carnations, but the other carnations are those who created your limits, are those who created your beliefs about yourself, about your abilities and inabilities. And this point, my dear ones, my loved ones, is the point that you can break through those beliefs, those limits, and be the real one that connects with the whole, with all the unity, with all the creation itself. It can bring you to a highest level of watching and learning, of being, because then you can be everything. Everything concludes in you and you conclude everything. This is exactly the holographic way of look. When the oneness contains itself, all the pieces, but every piece contains in itself, the whole holographic picture. So when you work with this crystal energy of the DNA, ask to be the pure essence of what you are exactly, of what you are in a specific way, because what you are, my loved, is a wholeness which has an expressions, different expressions. Expression like a monad, like a soul, expression like an individual soul, expression like body of thinking, body of feeling, etheric and physical bodies. And the whole is one in different frequencies, in different material דחיסות.
Densities.
איך?
Densities.
Density. So when you want to add all the things to be one, then you also connect to your God self, to your highest God self, that is a piece of the One, the Most High God. Now, dear ones, we will pass to the sounds of activating those crystals, DNA. One more thing, in Lemuria, you used all the time those crystals, DNA, in a purpose to be one with everything that you wanted to be. When you wanted to be a tree, you used your DNA to be a tree, to be one with the essence of the tree, with the energies of the tree. When you wanted to change your structure and be the water and be the sea, you could do it with the same activating of those crystals, DNA. This is the reason that the crystal DNA connects to Lemuria, and the silver, and also a part of the crystal, connects to Atlantis. And when all of us met in Egypt, there was only the two biological DNA with the tenths, which are not seen until today, but they have still worked, even if in a very minoric way. So now it's the time, my loved ones, to connect all the pieces to one all big existence. And we will let it be right now. I hope that I will be able to express the sounds that I hear, because my voice is too low to those highest vibrations and sounds.
That's Noam speaking, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Noam speaking now.
All right.
Yes. Excuse me. And let those vibrations, let these sounds vibrate into your DNA, vibrate into your central point of the DNA, of the crystallized DNA. Let it change the molecules that are into those DNA, to operate them, to vibrate them, to make them become, איך אומרים להתכווץ?
להתכווץ is self to contract
and to
expand. And to expand, to contract themselves and expand themselves.
And by those vibrations,
like a beating heart, maybe.
And by those vibrations, they create all these little waves, round little waves, that has been creating by pulling stone into a river.
Yeah.
So let those vibrations work now on this DNA of you. You can play with those vibrations. You can put it on the central place. You can take it to the highest place or the lowest place in the DNA, operate it there, and feel what happens when you use it. What becomes awake by those vibrations in the highest part. You can also, if you want, use those vibrations lower or higher with sounds, and to see what is the difference, to feel what becomes awakening in those places in your crystal DNA. In every one of the places, just be, just experience, just give yourself to be who you are, exactly like you are in the wholeness right now, in your special, in your unicity,
Uniqueness.
Uniqueness right now.
Oh.
And let yourself sink into those vibrations, into those sounds. You can record them and repeat and repeat and repeat, hearing them and trying to focus on your feelings, on your energies, on your new patterns of thinking that becomes creating through this work.
Okay, to make an MP3 of the gold, the silver, and the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
And also, if you would like, you can record the sounds of every one of the parts, and even if it doesn't seem a whole thing, a whole thing,
A whole thing?
הכוונה משהו שלם.
A whole thing?
You can create a whole song from all the parts together.
The gold, the silver, the crystal.
Yes. And bring it to one piece and hear it again and again. When every time you focus on work on one of the things, on one of the kinds of the DNA, you can repeat and repeat on one piece, and after it repeat and repeat on another piece, and then on the third piece, and then if you would like, you can also contain all the pieces together into one wholeness and hear it and work together with all of the DNA. So now, my dear ones, I send my love for you. And we will meet very soon once again.
Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Noam. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Most High God. Hi, Teoho.